Okay. Hopefully this is good. Should be fine. Let me make sure. Okay, well, the music sounds good at least. Seems like my mic is working fine too. It's not like my mic's gonna suddenly stop working, hopefully, but after being muted or some other audio bullshit, I always just like to be prepared. Okay, we're starting. Right. Should be fine. Gotta remember exactly how Caliborn even sounds like. So essentially just do a car cat voice, but basically higher, which almost goes into the Terezi range, but not really. I always get nervous when I start the damn stream and then I just get into it anyways. Let me just do this. It's always hard to actually get into it after when it's been like 3 weeks or some shit. Or at least 2 weeks. Damn, I gotta remember what my fucking car cat voice sounds like. It's essentially gravelly. Because I've heard a lot of people voicing car cat, so I have an image of that, but I've never heard anyone voice Caliborn. But just the image of him sounds, he's very similar to Carcat. He's just an actual asshole. Hello, Dirk. Guess what I want to play? That's right, a game. Not now. Dirk, I want to play a game. Dirk, hello, Dirk. Let's play a game. I'm busy. Dirk, I don't think you understand. I want to play a fucking game with you. I'd like you to draw me some pornography. Man, does it look like he can draw anything for you right now? Who cares? I'm not talking to you. So what is this game? So what exactly is this game this time? Gage is ability to draw naked people while fighting robots. The game is to ruse some vile smut that will bring me erotic enjoyments. See, the thing I don't get is cherubs don't experience emotions the same way. Like, obviously, Caliborn and Calliope are supposed to be two, like, yin and yang, basically. It's supposed to be two different sides of the same coin. Two different extremes. It's very, I don't know, there's a lot of effort that got put into the characters when you actually start thinking about it, but you don't really think about it when you're first reading. You're just like, what the fuck am I actually looking at? And if he doesn't, someone dies, fucker. I see. Do you want me to draw some? No, you're an imposter. Artificial bloodless hemotyping fraud. What? There's no heart that beats inside you. Yo. How's it going? Passion for illustrated debauchery. That's gonna be said of true men. I mean, I guess Dirk fits that stereotype. Well, not really stereotype, but He's the type who would ironically enjoy it, I guess. You are false as the red you paint your words with. Your lies are red as the herring you represent. I guess these burns are pretty sick. They are burns, right? Seems you may have just called me a fish. Your atrocious tale is full of so many shitty red herrings, and you're the shittiest by far. Oh look, this man is not what he appears to be. Or is he? No, he's glasses. Mystery solved. Who gives a fuck? Sounds like you don't even know what a red herring is. Bullshit. I'm basically the master of all red herrings. Swim through my veins. This way and that. To be very good at red herrings when you're as good at games as me. How does one even be good at red herrings? You're saying you employ misdirection effectively? Because I have to say, dude, it's not been my observation. That's a fucking laugh. You know, the game I want to play with the real Dirk has such a perfect shitty twist ending. Oh wait, I remember this. Last year you messaged Dirk begging to play one of your dumb porno games. You said you tried to get him to play in the future, but he was busy fighting drones. You kept going on about the shitty twist ending to your game. It's always so ridiculous when they say, oh, this thing happened in the past, or it will happen in the future, and it's like, no, I'm not gonna do that. And 2 seconds later, they fucking do the exact thing that they were told they were gonna do anyways. It's just like, I mean, it's literally inevitable since it's fucking time bullshit, but always just amuses me. It's like an entire fucking argument about it's not gonna happen and then just ends up happening anyways. Boring lies from red lines. You're bad at games, and a game is exactly what I want to play. Dirk, I want to play a game. God damn it. Hello, Dirk. Let's play a game. The game will not involve the red lines. Do you hear me? He's tuning you out, bro. I'm telling you. If I want to play a game with him, you'll have to do it in the past. Okay, that's a pretty good idea. And yeah, no, I didn't see until way later, but it's supposed to be like, teaser's supposed to be him flipping you off, and then I don't even know what that face is supposed to be. Cause like, how'd you get your eyes to be shaped like U's? I get like the M is usually like the cat mouth, but it still just doesn't make sense to me. When is this? Honestly, this was before the game, but they never really set specific timelines. I mean, they never set timelines at all, honestly. Hello, Dirk in the past. Let's play a game. Alright. Do not even fuck with me. I want to play a game with you. The game is exactly what that which will be played between us. I said I'd play. Dirk, I want you to draw me some pornography. You got it. See, I don't get Caliborn at all. His entire personality is so fucking convoluted sometimes. Like, he's supposedly evil. I mean, not that he's not evil, but like, I don't know. He doesn't really make sense to me. I mean, most of the characters in the first place don't make a lot of sense. But I haven't really thought about his entire deal all that much. Because I'm at 4'9". 6'5". Yeah. This is going to take a long time. Let's see. And if I get to the end, it's 5,200. We'll see how far I go. If you fail to draw me some pornography, there will be consequences. When consequences happens, that is when blood begins to flow. Your future self spends all his time being in the future. Predators being in the future and fighting drones over playing my games. Past self should consider the costly indiscretion of your future self's behavior. Behavior which entails being in the future almost as much as not doing whatever I fucking tell him to. Dude, I'm sitting here with my stylus ready to go. I want to draw you some porn or not. Oh yes. You draw me my pornography, Dark Human Strider. Why is it always human? I mean, I get that they're aliens, so they have to differentiate them, but it's just such a shitty trope. I'll have my pound of smut. I'm waiting. Or I will murder my sister. Gotcha. What'll it be? I feel like even Dirk doesn't really believe any of this shit. Like, out of all the people, he's usually the one who believes crazy bullshit since he's living in fucking apocalypse, but I feel like he thinks Caliborn just some bored alien teenager who likes messing with them and doesn't really think any of the shit he says is true. Which makes sense, honestly, because why would you take what someone on the internet says seriously in the first place? She'll be dead, and I will rejoice with the liveliest little jig you ever saw. Putrid harlequin slime will leak from her wounds and soak her ugly yellow robe. I think you just want to kill your sister at this point. And her body will become a stupid corpse. Her moon body, I mean. It will mark the beginning, at least. She's fucking weird, not even sentences. He just randomly puts periods wherever the fuck he feels like. My ultimate victory in this game between us. Between me and her, not me and you. Dirk, let's play a game. Dude, listen. I'm perfectly willing to draw you some pornography. Doesn't need to be part of a game. Don't gotta murder nobody. I will if you don't do what I say. How very ironic that life hangs in the balance upon your willingness to draw me some pornography. The very pornography which you have spent a lifetime drawing in your spare time, because you presumably enjoy doing so. How is that ironic? Oh yes, how ironic it is indeed. And it is further ironic that this game is ironic. I feel like what irony meant just lost all meaning very quickly in this fucking comic. Like, I'm not gonna pretend to know what irony is really supposed to mean, but from my understanding, it's supposed to be like something opposite happens. Like, I don't know. Something like a towel being soaked, like something that's used to dry things being unable to do like something in that vein. Like, I'm trying to think of a good example. I know what it's supposed to mean in my head, but the towel example is really the only thing that came to mind. I guess something like I was gonna say a therapist needing a therapist, but I mean that's usually just true in general. I don't know. I feel like I had a better example in my head, but I can't think of it right now. But yeah, no, they've used irony very loosely here. Is the very irony which you yourself have spent a lifetime wallowing in and using to justify interest in behaviors which are dumb and confusing. Whoa, mindfuck. Seriously, should I just start drawing naked people or what? Naked people? Yeah, naked people doing it and stuff. You know, porn. Oh no, 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 no. Awful, horrible barf. No, fuck that noise. There'll be no nudity or whatever unpleasant behavior that passive procreative exercise among your people. What I have in mind is so much more scandalous. Because they don't even like procreate in the same way since they're fucking aliens and shit. Awesome. Lay it on me. Future Dirk is busy almost dying and this dude's chilling with a bunch of missiles. I'm gonna assume they're maybe from drones. Where the fuck else would he get missiles from? I'd like you to draw various pairings, you and your friends, involving each other in assorted debasements. Sure, doesn't bother me a bit. Sounds totally great. Hot, even. Good. So it's like, out of all the stupid shit that's happened in this comic, I think even this wasn't even that bad. Fucking Carcat and Dave's little bullshit that was going on. I think this is one of the most ridiculous scenarios that has ever happened. I might probably regret saying that. There's probably something way stupider than this, but God. Every time I think this shit has gone as stupid as it can go, I keep forgetting what this comic is, man. Let the unsavory hotness begin. Who do I start with? How about the Jane Human? Right? 1 o'clock coming up. Who else? Let's say you. Oh yes. No problem. Which sort of the basement that you have in mind for us? You will depict. See, I feel like this dude just wants to see ship art. This is probably just fucking Hussey's excuse to draw ship pairings and shit. I wouldn't doubt it. That dude has a screw loose. We depict the Jane Human on the receiving end of one of your human kisses. Okay. I mean, are you sure you want me to go there? Shut your mouth and fucking draw. Just making sure. Man, seriously gonna have to sterilize my tablet after this. Okay, how's that? I think Dirk, like no one asked for that. I think Dirk just, I don't know. I'm not gonna psychoanalyze this. Oh no, what is that? The fuck is your hand doing? Explain yourself. Don't know. Just copping a little feel, I guess. Some sizzle to the steak. What's the big? Remove that. Come on, dude. Don't be like that. Oh, man. Move the amorous human limb at once. Do it now. I'll kill her. I will fucking do it. Fine. There. Dude didn't even bother to try and fucking erase that shit properly. Oh, man. Fine. There. Ah. Yes. Oh, yes. That is... You're dirty. This fucking dude. You are a man who likes his tepid ass porn. I'll give you that. I guess, yeah, to a alien race that doesn't even understand like affection and procreation, I guess something like regular romantic shit would be the equivalent of porn to them, which is what this is supposed to be, but it's still the stupidest shit I've ever seen. God. Nah, this is just the stupidest shit. Making his own characters make fan fiction in the actual fucking comic itself. Make her say, "You are beautiful." Done. Yes, good. Now make the kiss happen with both of the human lips touching together. And tell her that she's darling to you. Okay. Fucking swoon. Fuck, yes. What now? There'll be new actors in this vulgar exhibition. You include the Jake and Roxy humans now. And it'll be similarly disgusting. Got it. Which theme activities would you like me to convey this time? Uncle Dirk just doesn't give a shit. Make the Roxy human stroke his hair. She needs him as a romantic partner, emotionally. You have a filthy mind, but okay. Here. Good. I want to see longing in his eyes. Make there be longing. Do it. Long. So good. Have him execute the human maneuver you call the hug. Dude is not even trying. Oh, damn. That is just so nasty. Sweating profusely, FYI. Gonna have square away track down a towel soon. Now have the Jake human say, oh god. I feel so utterly obscene even typing this. Oh, fuck. My cheeks are probably bright red now, right now. Typing what? Make him say, I love you. On it. Oh, gee. Oh. That is so fucked up. Ugh. Can hardly stand it. It's so fucked up, bro. I agree. All kinds of things wrong with this scenario here. Oh, man. So, yeah, we got... How many more? Next, she goes into the description of the game they're playing. And it's like Roxy floating around. Because this is where it all starts going to shit. This is basically just filler right now. Before shit hits the fan. She wants the human marry him now. Make the bitch say she wants a human marry that fucker. Stand by. She honestly would say some shit like that. He says yes. He says fucking yes this instant, you wretched pile of shit. Soap. Fuck. That shit is so tender. You know it. Slow cooked to fucking perfection. I would like them to copulate off screen. They will bear a child in an unseemly human manner. You would depict none of the off-putting details of the ritual. Show them experiencing human wedded joy with their offspring now. Yeah, give me a minute. Okay. Yeah. No, it's kind of no emotion. He just looks like he's fucking dead. I like how that looks like Claire from the High Swap games. No, this isn't as good. It's not as titillating as I desire. How would the male eat the child? Chick, now what do you do? Ugh. So, are we done? You would love that, wouldn't you? Nah, fine doing more if you want. How convenient it would be for you if we stop playing my game and let my sister off the hook. Do you want me to pretend I don't want to play? Like, is that part of the kink for you? Kind of role-playing thing? Shut the fuck up. No, please. Don't make me draw any more pics of my friends snuggling and stuff, Strider said, having spent the better part of the night gnawing through his duct tape gag. Oh, man. Look, these pathetic stalling tactics. As if I don't know and attempt to derail one of my diabolical games when I see one. That's good. Keep saying things like that. I'll keep doing my part. Somebody save me from this living nightmare. Things he has made me do. Maybe your irreverence for my game stems from the fact that you don't give a flying fuck about my idiot sister? Ha. Like I could even blame you. What a cloying windbag shrew. She's worthless to everybody. I think you think so too. You know, you're an alright guy. For monstrous fuck up leagues beneath me in every way that exists. Dirk, I want to play a game. Yeah, I think Dirk is really the only human he ever kind of gives a shit about. And by gives a shit about, I mean like doesn't hate all the way. Everyone else he hates like 150% of the way. Dirk, he hates him like only 99. Do you now? Though you may not care about my sister's life, there's something which may motivate you to keep playing, and that is curiosity. How so? You see, that right there. You asked the question. Asking shit is what being curious means. I fucking win already. You trash. I mean, he is technically right, because he could have blocked him and just like been like, I don't care, I'm not doing this. So, he's not wrong. Damn. Owned. That's what you do when you have a shitty twist ending planned at the end of all your games. See, this game has a twist. It's twisted like a little candy swirl. That is a kiss on your face from an angel while you make a fucking fool of yourself in your sleep. I know what the twist is, or I did until you kept saying stupid shit that doesn't mean anything. Exactly. You want to know my shitty twist? You have to keep playing my game. Well, not only was I pretty psyched to keep playing regardless, I'd rather do just about anything than listen to you ramble on and on about your horseshit twist. Very good. Lecherous amusements. They were now involved. The both. I feel like that's honestly on purpose. The both Jane and Roxy humans. Cool. Oh yes. Double the tasty bitches. Getting a little Malden together. Maldwin. I've heard that. I've actually heard that word before. I have no idea what the fuck it means. Sentimental. Emotional. It's such an old fucking word that like literally nobody uses. Okay. They are in the mood for sweets, just like me. I like candy. Do you like candy, Dirk? Guess. What about cotton candy? Never tried it. Shithole Planet doesn't have any. And I guess he's not wrong. They would, seeing as everyone's fucking dead, there'd be no cotton candy left. It is so fluffy and melts in your mouth. Blue and pink. Get between my jaws. Poofy, fluffy cotton candy. Let me dissolve you. That is what I call this pairing of nasty premium bitches. You know, considering you're obviously just going to ask for some more ultra tame shit, you still somehow made this legitimately creepy. Nicely done, I guess. Yes. How you squirm now. Not squirming. Like bullfuck you aren't. Now draw. Already drawing. What should I make these premium bitches do? Considering the contest should have like probably a million fucking drones, I'm surprised they haven't killed him already, honestly. I know Dirk is like super anime badass with the sword and everything, but he's still only one guy. Nothing just yet. Would not be reckless with their courtship. They would take things slow. We milk this fucker and make it our bitch. It'll be delicious. Okay. It's like for someone who supposedly doesn't like sexual things, he sure makes a lot of fucking innuendos. He's really just strange altogether. Okay. So they're just standing there? One of them is shy and reluctant to advance. Jane. Jane human is reluctant and shy. You render the Jane human as showing a bashful and coquettish demeanor. I don't know how someone draws that though. I'm not a fucking artist. You're the artist. Make that happen. Make it perfect. Not a problem. Okay. Oh no. Not the fucking Chan. Oh man. Ooh, look at her. She has her eye on that romantically desirable bitch. Oh, what she would say to her. she could summon the nerve. Maybe she wants to ask her out? Shut up, I'm running this. Now, the fact that the dude who's gonna destroy the fucking universe is making ship art, commissioning ship art of humans. The more I think about this, the more absolutely ridiculous this becomes. Now, the Roxy human takes the initiative in the encounter. She places her beverage on the floor. She saunters up to Jane, perpetrates one of your human winks. She really likes making the character's Kappa feel, huh? She keeps her fucking hand to herself, you presumptuous tool. Erase that now. Humane wink. And now, Roxy human opens her heart, professes her feelings. The bitch tells the other bitch a poem. Make the bitch say a poem. Do it. Sure. Eyes are an ocean. Breasts are also an ocean. Oh, man. I mean, yeah, I don't know what I expected from Dirk. Like, I don't know why I had legitimate expectations that he would say some shit that made any sense. Damn. Oh, damn. Look at her. She's eating that shit up. Give the bitch a rose. Okay. Wait. Which one? No, wait. Both bitches give each other a fucking rose. I don't know why the shittily doodled fucking logo's a thing I like the most about the picture. Yes, yes. Now make her do the thing. The shameful thing when she rubs the rose on her face. You know, the human practice. Whereby poignant emotions are conducted through facial tissue. I channel through the stem of a fragrant plant. Draw that shit. Make her sing. Jane Human sings while still doing that. Her Soul Street partner glistens with emotional perspiration. Dollops. God. Ports. Oh, man. Yeah. Oh, mercy. That is just so grody. Does sister even know you're into this sappy shipping stuff? Brit her constantly for everything. And I know she likes to write and illustrate romfics and the like. No, she enjoys it for the wrong and disgusting reasons. Right. Fascination with the red stirrings of inferior races strikes me as too sincere and repellent. My enjoyment is ironic. Again, you don't seem to know what ironic means. Enjoyment of this content is clearly sincere. Just fetishizing your disgust for it is all. Fuck you with that assessment. You don't tell me what value the pornography has to me in my own game. You just fucking draw and don't talk. Just saying, it's an interest you have in common. She told you like the romantic artwork. Maybe we could bond over that. Bonding is the last fucking thing we need to do. I have not told her of my ironic fascinations. You will not either. Do not tell her that I secretly peruse her work in a state of petrified mortification for hours. Neither will you. Fair enough. So, game over yet? No. I said before, you steamy bothered up bitches are hungry for sweets. The Jane Human has baked a cake. And the Jane Human has baked a cake. Okay. Ah, fuck. Those bitches eyeball that luscious confection. It's moist as shit. Tempts them. They begin to human salivate. Like other creatures use saliva. Oh, man. The mutually swooning bitches get frisky with the treat. Roxy. Honestly, the Roxy Human makes more sense than just Roxy Human, but he is a weirdo regardless. Roxy Human chops out a wedge, feeds it to the Jane Human's zealous snack call. Even I'm starting to get a little bit creeped out. Okay, but not so fast. She smushes it around the greedy cake slots. God, I don't know how he wrote this shit and just was fine with it. This is just almost a little bit awkward to fucking narrate at this point. Man. This is the main reason I didn't even want to read this comic way back when, but I've already put myself through this, so I might as well finish it out. It's not even that bad. It's just certain portions where just like, what the fuck am I actually doing right now? Human lips and features. Misguided feelings of fondness and levity wax incrementally. A giggle is released. Oh shit, things are really heating up now. Why is that shit pure pink? I feel like that shit's just frosting at that point, which is actually kind of gross, honestly. Yes, fuck yes. I wanted the human hold hands. The human hold hands now. Their odious love is blossoming before our eyes into our unspeakable dismay. Can you feel it, Dirk? Yes. Make their cakey hands become clasped together as one. It feels mushy and slippery. They enjoy the sensation immensely. It is vile. He's like, shit like this. It's honestly more creepy to me than actual, more traditional fetishes. Like, this just makes me a bit disturbed. I don't know what it is. When it's stuff that's not like actually sex related, it just somehow feels more disturbing and creepy. I feel like it's so obsessive to the point of just feeling like, what the fuck am I looking at? Like, everything else you can understand why somebody would be into it, but like, I don't know. It's very strange. Yes, closer. Get the fucking camera closer, you douchebag. I want to see some detail. High def that sticky mess. Yeah, this dude is making fetish content at this point. Oh, fuck. That is just downright affectionate. Yeah, let's go shore digging each other. That's how we humans roll. Eat some cake, hold some hands. She's like, I couldn't. I feel like if anybody else was in this would just be. Only Dirk could actually unironically do this and like not give a shit. How many more songs are even in here? We're almost done. But their tawdry romp is far from over. It's like him speaking in this very fancy fucking English, but then cursing is like such a weird contrast. Because I feel like like Calliope, it's clear that she's putting on a facade, you know, but him, it's like weird. He doesn't seem like the type who would care about vocabulary, but he puts in these fancy words in from time to time. It's like, where the fuck did you learn that? I feel like he would think something like that is a waste of time. It's interesting. Jane has had a little too much cake to eat. Perhaps her human tummy needs a rub. Oh god. What's this? Could it be? You're breaking poison sight. You're becoming squeamish. I can feel it. Yes. Yes. You think this is making me uncomfortable? Think again. Speak for yourself, Dirk. This is just, I don't. This is the first time I think I've actually. I read this. Even when I read it originally, it was kind of weird, but it just hits different when streaming for obvious reasons. No, I'll only think once. You're succumbing to my game. You're becoming psychologically unglued, and I'm winning. Not wishful thinking there. I'm not even merely tolerating this, bro. I swear to God, I'll get my own horse running harder in this fucking race than you could ever dream. What? Horse? Think I'll blink first, motherfucker? Not happening. I might splinter, but I don't break. Oh, whatever, asshole. So it's supposed to be cool. Want a fucking tummy rub? This shit sounds white hot. Can't wait to draw that and get us both sexually stimulated. Here I goddamn go. Bonus galore. This is giving me the biggest human boner of my entire erection life. Oh man. I mean, when Dirk gets into shit, he goes all the fucking way. Stop mentioning male human boners. I don't even know what those are. I don't want to. So if that was the plan all along, to mention boners, your plan fucking sucked. You want a shitty twist? Okay, we're done here. The game is over. And of course. Right, they did him and you know, wasn't it him and Roxy, him and Jane, Roxy and Jane? Did they do Roxy with Jane, Roxy with they did do Roxy with Jake, right? I don't even remember. Oh, that's it? Thought we were getting into a good rhythm there. Anyway, you missed out on like half the pairings. What? Half? No, we did most of them, didn't we? No, we did 3. There are 3 possible matchups left. Yeah, because Roxy Jane, Roxy Dirk, and Jane and Dirk. And then it'll be Jane and Jake. Jake and Dirk, and then I feel like I have to look back and see exactly. That shit fried my brain. Anyways. No, we did 3, and there's 3 possible matchups left. Don't you know anything about shipping science? It's a thing. How the fuck could that be a thing? Believe me, it's a thing. Total number of pairings for a group n people is n to the power of 2. I guess that'd be minus n divided by 2. Divide by 2 to cut the grid in half, eliminate duplicate pairs. Minus n is so you don't pair people up with themselves. That wouldn't make sense. And why the fuck not? Well, because, I don't know. Maybe you're right. Maybe I was being closed-minded about self-pairing. What do I know? Jack shit, obviously. Anyway, fuck all that. Don't spoil good debauchery. It's a lot of stupid math. I mean, think you're smart. Excessive smartness can make you be more of an idiot. I think that's the first thing he said that I actually agree with. Intelligent idiocy can be easily exploited by the cunning and ruthless. Just a tip for you, bro. I'll make a note. It's funny that he says that, considering what happens later. So you sure don't want even one more drawing? Use Jane and Roxy in 2 pairings. Me and Jake only got 1. How's that fair? I decide what is fair in my games. If you're proposing to illustrate the Jake human behaving amorously with the Dirk human, the answer is no. Why not? That encounter does not seem as reprehensibly scandalous. First of all, I ask of you, where are the bitches at? I rest my case. Lame. Second of all, I don't wish to languish in the pumpkin patch. What? Orange and emerald, unpleasant together. I have no taste for pumpkins, or any horrid vegetable matter. Meat or candy, that's what is good. The game is over. Fine. Keep all my illustrated debasements to myself then. Good, do that. Okay, I will. So, did I win? I will say yes. You're cooperative and generally enthused about my game. Congratulations, Dirk. Thanks. So what's a shitty twist? Ah, but not so fast. You see, there's a twist to my shitty twist. A twisted twist? Like double Mobius Angel or something. Yes, probably. Okay, what is a twisted twist? Twisted twist is I won't tell you what the shitty twist is for a year. Wow, that really is quite a shitty twist. Gratification on this matter will be delayed, I've noticed, as your awful meandering saga wends its way. Do the ass crack of nowhere and back. Answers to pointless questions are often deferred, not indefinitely. And so this will cause you to reflect upon a lifetime spent being inside a bullshit story like that. Is the irony not fucking delicious? Not really. I'll tell you the fate of my sister in 1 year. At that time, I will tell you the twist. And although you played my game successfully, were to spare her life, will have turned out all along. To your shock and amusement, that I already killed her. What? Killed who? Ah, ha ha ha. Alright, forgot about this horse shit. Ah, alright. Oh man. And the great thing is, how I got the idea from your game. What idea? The idea to kill her dream self? No. Get the arch agent to do it. Get him to go prospect and knife a bitch. Since, as you must know, this guy can't just go flying across the medium. It's against the rules. So, I hired him. Alright. I didn't think about that. Cause like I just figured there's people who didn't go to prospect and vice versa because it was just too fucking far away, but it's just straight up against the rules. It's just strange because you're on the same team. So I hired him. How? Paid him off with candy. Every man has his price when it comes to sweets. Although, he's probably willing to do it, even without the bribe. Noir is the best there is. Very useful. Very stabby. Might even consider him my best fucking friend. If I didn't find the human emotion of friendship nearly as sickening as it barely qualifies as an actual emotion. Basically what I'm saying is, yet another step closer to being total control. The new game I am about to play. The old game between us. Wait, what game between us? No, not you and me. Us. Her and me. Me and her. Only a few moves left before I can mate with her. Whoa. Wait, fuck. What did I say? I mean, before I can mate her. Mate, as in checkmate. The figure of goddamn speech. You know, like in chess? No, what's that? Shithead. What do people think you're doing? Yeah, this makes sense. This entire thing is just... It's probably fucking attacked them for no reason. Stop it, all of you. Couldn't you wait a few minutes while I retrieved one last guest? I have to come back to this? I'm sorry, Rainier. I tried to tell him all to be cool. Normally, you're so much cooler than... I always try to tell people we're cool. You're so very uncool. Everybody, excuse me, are you listening? I'd like to introduce you to someone. His name is... Hey, Mina. I said cut it the fuck out. Yes, you. Dead miscreant with the goggles waving around the stupid trident. Put it down. What? No way. Yes way. No, I wanna poke these suckers up. Put it down, I'm serious. Come on, let me puncture one of them. Just a little. Couple this shouty ass nubby mother glubber who looks like what's his face. I said drop it. What? Like on the floor? Yes, on the floor. Now step away from it. That's right. Back. A little further. I said further. No, not closer. Further. Ugh. Guess what? You just lost your poking privileges. I think I'll hang on to this for a little while. How do you like that? Cool. Ooh, sure is pretty. Is that real gold? Or, pardon me, real? But I could sell it for a small fortune. Aw, man. No, don't. Watch me. Yeah, like a fucking ghost could even sell anything. Any of you scrubs know where to find the prawn shop in this bitch? The what? Some hoes angling to sell my goldie pointy jam. Look at her parting up my row loot with a clammy shipments. Greedier spectacle I never did see. What are you, blind there, pyro looking dimwit? Yes. Then listen up. She wants talk my swank fucking carrots. Got it? Well, most of here are in fact rather wealthy. Not sure if she will find an interested buyer. This sure became a retarded line of talking. Who's the John looking kid? I think it's young father granddad Harley Burt. What? Yeah, because it would be the opposite now. She became the son. But man, this is where it starts getting fucking insane because there's like 7 different people and I have to remember exactly how they all sound. And I'm just gonna fucking improvise as I've always done because I think I've changed everybody's fucking voice like 7 different times already. Okay then, so everyone settle down? Everyone's attention? Attention, huh? Who would have thought you would want any of that? Just stop, please. I know it's only been minutes since you died, and you probably aren't thrilled to see me for any number of reasons. But for me, it has been millennia. I've been waiting a long time to see you again and orient you to the afterlife. Heh, being a ghost isn't anything you need to be oriented to. We're dead, who cares? Excuse me for looking forward to our reunion then. Guess I built it up in my mind as something special for a whole lot of nothing. Yeah, probably. Probably. God, stupid puns make me. It's funny to read, but not to actually voice. What else is new though? Needs a swimmer down, girl. You dead. Time to act like the fucks you stopped giving existing. You give stopped existing, like they disappeared. She tries way too hard, honestly. Then you don't care at all, is that it? I waited here all this time just to see you means nothing? Dude, is it me? Is it just me, or is this kind of awkward? Why'd she even drag you here? Shh. I mean, having to wait millenniums and stuff. As a ghost with too much to say, that is nook loads of time. But I mean, you both might have lived that long if we didn't up and die just now. At least I would have. Sounds to me like boring times ahoy either fucking way. What is even your point? Dunno. Sorry, Circuit. Let's hug it out later. Rita's such an asshole. I think I have completely forgotten the subtle art of determining whether you're being sincere. Their tangled fishnet of aquatic puns and little stabs of hostility. Fishnet. Fishnet, yes. Could have just said net, but you said fishnet instead. Think you could at least remain well-mannered while I bring the others up to speed on some critical matters? Let's see. No. That's it. I'm selling off this gaudy trinket. No, fuck you, give me that. Developed an eye for priceless treasures. Do you have any idea who I grew up to be in the new world we made? Wager if I put it on the black market, fetch a fee to the tuna of several billion boonies. Tuna. I love you. Whoa. Hey, fucking excuse me. What? Who are you people and why should I care about you? Carcat, settle down. Oh man. Right, cause he's the one who didn't even believe in the ancestors and shit. So for him it's like, why do these people look like my friends? What the fuck is going on? Carcat, settle down. I told you, this is from our ancestors. They aren't our ancestors. We don't have ancestors. Ancestral legacies are a lot of superstitious, aristocratic bullshittery printed by high blood so they get to feel even more smug, self-satisfied than they already are. Even if we do have them, who cares? Who gives a shit about these people? Being very rude. Listen, I don't know them. I don't want to waste time passing through dream bubbles if I'm not going to see my dead friends. If you dragged me all the way up here to meet, say, Ghost and Peta, fucking great. I hang out with Dead and Peta all day long. Hell, even some random Peta from the Doom timeline, that would be alright. You know what? Give me 50 fucking Petas. Why the hell not? Call our journey through black endless despair and a Peta quest. These losers, who cares about them? I don't need to be making any new friends. For enough new friends as it is. My sentiments exactly, random human. I'm leaving. Lark, you are so terrible. That guy. And then he shouts, that guy is so cool. Thanks, whoever the fuck. Bye. Oh man, he's so much cooler than what's his shit. Why couldn't what's his shit be more like Nubs and Shouty? The team had no cool boys at all. Alright, compared to Kankri, compared to Kankri, anybody's an actual decent human being. Except for probably Cronus. That guy can just fuck right off. Oh man. Sleepy Fish Bait is right. This is a fucking drag. Can I go hang out with Shouty instead? No. Hey Rose, I don't know if this is a weird question, but like I like how they put the parentheses to show that they're whispering. But like, do you think we should try to wake up our teen mom or what? I'm not sure if that's a good idea. Why? Sounds good to me. Like, where is she asleep right now? I mean, she's always asleep, right? That's the entire thing. Like, both the Prosper Dreamers got killed. And both the third streamers are very different in their sleep forms. She's always sleeping. And Dirk is always awake. So what would waking her up even do in the first place? I'm not sure if it would even accomplish anything. Why? Sounds good to me. Mayor, what do you think? You hear that, Rose? Mayor thinks this is an awesome idea. Me too, buddy. Me too. Okay, since I've clearly been outvoted on the matter, and Demarcus has spoken, I guess just clarify. Not sure if it's actually possible. Why? I don't think she's ever woken up before. Oh. Can't you throw some yarn at her? Worked on me, didn't it? We're technically already awake. Also, I don't happen to have any yarn on me at the moment. Do you have any yarn on you, Dave? What the fuck kind of question is that? I'm the fucking yarn king. She's passing out yarn like cheap cigars. Cheap cigars? Dream Mom gave the teen ectobirth. Gave teen ectobirth or some shit. Turned out the baby was us. So like, handing out yarn in the waiting room. Like scars you see. To other serious dads from the 1950s. Cheap ones because you don't want to fucking go fucking broke on cigars to the baby on the way. Gotta be frugal Rose. Celebrate that shit, but have some damn sense about your cigar budget. He was like, he always has to have some sort of stupid monologue about shit that doesn't exist and doesn't make any sense. He always commits to the fucking bit that he just made up on the spot. Which is like my favorite part about his fucking character. I feel like Dirk takes it too far. He just goes balls to the fucking wall about some shit that nobody was talking about. But Dave, I feel like, just skirts the line just enough for it to actually be funny. And he knows exactly when to stop. The fact that she's just there snoring her ass off. But yeah, I don't got any yarn. I just don't see how you can make remarks with such frequency that are so obliviously and so generically loaded from a Freudian perspective. Freudian? Yeah, it'll be Freudian. I don't know why that sounded weird. It's flabbergasting, really. You never miss a chance. Cigars? Describing a scenario where you're both given birth to by your teen mother, as well as playing the role of a proud father in the waiting room? Oh god, no, stop. What should I make of the fact that the phallic imagery you've selected is not only inexpensive, but is administered freely, mirthfully to the other expecting fathers? Without the object standing in for the phallic symbol is something you're proposing to throw at a mother's head. Just shut the fuck up. Aren't you magic or something? Are you still magic, or is your superpower now just talking a lot wearing orange? Why don't you use your magics to wake her up? Aren't you kind of curious to talk to her? Like, find out what her deal is? Rose never gives up an opportunity to fucking embarrass him. I mean, it makes sense. They are siblings after all, but she always does him dirty. He does say some weird shit. I mean, basically all the stuff he said is weird from a certain standpoint, but it is what it is. Alright. My bad. Sorry it took so long. Finishing my food. I'm at my desk. Okay. So, where were we? Right. Just asking about Roxy. Probably go for like another 2 or 3 hours, maybe. We'll see. Yes, I don't think I know that spell. I mean, what even is magic anyway? Like, are spells real? Like, when you do magic, are you actually doing legit spells like the dipshits in Harry Potter? Battling up some false baloney ass Latin? Not really. I knew it. What a load of shit that all is. What? Spells and shit? Okay. Hey Rose. Yeah? His mom seemed to kind of be like what? I don't know, sloppy sleeper. It's pretty much how she always slept. This includes discovering her sleeping in unusual places. Is she drunk or something? Can a dream self be drunk? Yes. Well, really? Just like that's the answer? Like that's actually something you know for sure? Yes. What the fuck? Is it seer powers that let you know that, or did you read it in a book? Why would someone write that in a book? How'd you even know that? I know from experience, I guess. Yeah, BS. There wasn't even time for that. Drink or anything. With all the grimdark nonsense and carting around moon bombs. But anyway, you don't like booze. Not really. For girls on you to some extent. You are fucking with me. Do you remember the timeline Dave's Right was from? Oh, right. I still remember some things. It's actually pretty similar to the way things have been for the last year on this meteor. There wasn't really much to do. But there was a house full of liquor. What's liquor? Shit. God, I never get used to how quietly troll vampires sneak around. I think it's every form of vampire. What are we talking about here? Liquor is booze. You drink it and it makes you fall down and slur words and understand sports. Apparently snore like an off-road motorcycle. Oh, a soporific human substance. Got it. What are they talking about over there? I think they might be missing something important. I honestly have no idea what's going on, so I came over here to see if you know. Yeah, we know fucking squat. Maybe we should have been paying attention. I don't even know what the hell these people are talking about. Kinda too many people here. Maybe Karkat was right to set this one out. Grandpa John's not saying much. Kinda wonder what's up with him. Maybe he's shy or freaked out. Hey, why did he even show up with that troll girl? Did I say something to him, or... This is awkward. Tracy's all asking them questions and stuff. She's like literally the only one on the ball here. This is embarrassing. They're looking at us. Oh god, yeah. You guys stop mumbling to yourselves and get over here. The fuck are we supposed to talk about? It's alternate versions of our friends and then alternate versions of trolls. Like, it's fucking awkward. Also don't know whether humans would give a shit about troll ancestry bullshit. You're missing a lot of fascinating stuff about our ancestors. Okay, can you maybe like give us the gist of it? I don't know if maybe we should just start over from the beginning. Clubber, fuck. Some Moby kill me. Again. Make me double die. Can that happen? Can you kill a ghost? Mina, please. These two friends have missed some very important details. God almighty. Don't you see? These chums are too polite to say they don't give a flip. Especially that poor boy you lured onto your boat. Look at him. Too polite and afraid to say anything at all. I'm not. Shh. Very well. You speak for everyone with respect to what is most interesting to talk about. Now what is your proposal? Stupid infectious fish buns. Took all 5 minutes to pull me into your insanity again. Insanity. Ugh. Ew. God. Well, we could just not worry about it and keep talking like we were. I was curious to hear the answer to my last question. Oh, sure. Want to know how we all died. It's a pretty interesting story. Did you think, Mina? Right. Whatever. However, I don't think much of it makes sense without some major contextualization. Oh, man. God. Even before she goes evil, I hate her for how much she fucking talks. This is gonna be an entire fucking thing. She's gonna go on and on about troll fucking society and shit. We'll see how bad it is. It's really quite an amazing amount of nuance to the full sequence of events. Many different players, personalities, conflicting agendas, all interwoven together. I need a little time to set the stage for everything to be comprehensible. If you all don't mind indulging me for a while. I could say it all started during our darkest hour, when it became clear our failure was inevitable. I took it upon myself to venture into plasma dens. Oh, listen up. I'll make this real quick. Thank you. Okay, so we all lost because everybody sucked but me. So Circuit here wanted to do the scratch thing that would make us all not exist. I found out from monsters we could keep existing if he was a bunch of ghosts. Thing is, nobody ever has the guts to off anybody, let alone themselves. So I blew us all the fuck up. Better luck next time. And that's Glove and that. Now we're Ghost, the end. That was the worst story that has ever been told in the history of Paradox Space. Oh, clam down. No, I will not clam down. Clamming is not something you could do unless you do it up where you are. Literally retrieving clams from a bed of soft oceanic soil. Clam your rumble spheres. Seriously, they's looking lively, girl. Everyone's gawking. You just have no respect for a well-told story. I said what happened, didn't I? Only barely. You left out so much. All the intrigue, the complicated interpersonal relationships, the backstory, responsible pacing, rules the world building, Mina. Gives a dolphin flip through a big ring of shit. Honestly, I prefer Mina's version. Honestly, the shit they got up to was so much more high school bullshit than what the kids went through or the trolls. Like, so much unnecessary drama for no good reason. Everyone's just like an asshole to each other. Bunch of fucking backstabbing and shit. Shit was so unnecessary. Like, literally none of the dance sisters actually fucking communicated with each other. It's just weird. Okay, I think I finally understand the art of storytelling now, thanks to you. Turns out all you have to do is make a series of short, mysterious statements without supplying context or any further elaboration. It's also simple. Just try it out. Do you know that what's-his-face, Ventus, in our post-scratch world grew up to be a spiritual leader followed by millions? Killed him though. Tied handcuffs to something without shouting a rude word. The end. I mean, that is true. It's just a simplification. It's not that bad. They're just telling a shorter version, so you're not here for 5 hours explaining an entire fucking epic. Like, you don't need to give every single little detail for someone to understand what's going on. Leon grew up to be his mate spirit. She wrote stuff down and spent a long time in a cave. That's that. Their buddy captor flew a ship for some hag. It wasn't a very cool gig. Mariam found a wiggler and died a slave. Did I mention our planet became some kind of shithole? No, because I don't think I did, because that's apparently not how you tell stories. Go on. Zahak built me a robotic arm. He was ordered by a high blood to kill a girl, but he couldn't do it, and was banished. Really beat himself up. Man, I think that the Dance Sisters are the other versions. They're technically just the regular, like they're the original versions. I always get it mixed up because they're called Dance Sisters because they're the descendants of the first ancestors, but they're the ancestors of the trolls we know now. Like Mina is the original version. Dance the Condas is her descendant. But the Condas is Fairy's ancestor. So Condas is technically a descendant and an ancestor at the same time. That's why they just put both into one word. But I always get confused as to who the ancestor is. I just remember. Not that it matters all that much. Couldn't do it once banished. Really beat himself up over that. It's okay because his descendant redeemed his honor, the honor of his legacy by doing whatever a murderous clown told him to. Wait, was that too much detail? I forgot I said some of that. Moving on. Pora was a pirate. Nobody liked him. Killed a lot of people. Was later executed because he was unable to tell a funny joke. What else needs to be said? That's right, nothing. Kara was the guy who didn't like his joke. He was terrible and so was his story, period. Nitram was a hero who led a rebellion. He killed me. Not before things got pretty steamy between us. Want to hear the juicy details? You're out of luck. Aw, man. Parrot caught off my arm and arrested me, but I killed her. This triggered a karmic cycle of revenge, which led to the eventual blinding of her descendant. Sorry, Trezzy. Them's the breaks. Wait, what? As for me, well, I could go on all day about that subject, but I won't. I was a cool pirate, the best pirate. Lived a long time, had amazing adventures, got all the treasures, then died. That's all she wrote, but not literally. She wrote quite a lot, in fact. She had a lot to say, just like me, which is why she's so great. Let's see, who am I forgetting here? She's kind of playing herself up a bit. I mean, the Marquise was a horrible fucking murderous piece of shit who technically was also a slaver and a rapist. Like, she wasn't a good person at all. You're not a cool pirate. You were just a pirate. Like, you were not cool. You were just a terrible person who did terrible things. You could have stayed as the annoying girl who talks a lot, does a bunch of stories, but you decide to actually follow in the damn footsteps of your descendants and actually start killing people, which is pretty. Like, the original was the actual only decent version, but then she went and was like, nope, I'm gonna try to be worse than my descendants combined. Ahem. Of course, Megiddo. Now this is an interesting story full of exciting twists and turns we won't be getting into. She's kidnapped as a child by a creep, then served the creep's boss for millions of sweeps. She helped make everything lousy. And you killed her and took your job. Anyway, I think this tedious tale has gone on for entirely too long already. Can't think of a single thing left to address that could possibly be of any interest to anyone. No, shut up. Do me now. What about me? Waterboat me. Why me not? Could it be that you would like to hear more? I must be imagining things, because you are on record as finding my stories boring. No, these stories are more interesting than your usual ones. You can tell because I'm actually still awake. Honestly fair. Grania just drags shit on for no reason. Very well. We'd like to know about your post-scratch adult life. Would you like the short version or the long version? Those are the only two options. You tell me. How about not the long version? You don't go full fucking circuit on us. But is that the entire? Oh no. That might be the end of them. Also, I just realized I'm still Dirk, aren't I? Guess I could switch to Dave or something, because I'm not making answers are not nearly interesting enough for me to make stuff for all of them. I mean, that's another 6 fucking characters I need to make avatars for, which they don't have that much screen time for me to be caring about that. But don't leave out too much of the cool stuff. Shit, man, why do I gotta explain this to presumably rational person? Just tell me what my junk was, bitch. Very well. So strive to convey your story, including details which you are likely to find interesting on account of vanity, whilst attempting to refrain from going full circuit on you and other hapless bystanders. Blub. Come on, spit it out, Windfang. No more adventures on the high breeze, got it? Fine. Want the abridged version, but maybe not so abridged, as long as the stuff you in particular would like to hear is included. The Mina Pisces saga. Here we go. Literally glazing a fucking murderous tyrant who enslaved an entire fucking galaxy. Instead of storming off to the moon in a huff, Pisces embraced her role as an heiress. Once she reached the age to challenge the Empress, she killed her predecessor easily. She did more than to sink our race into perpetual darkness and violence than any Empress before her, and her rule lasted longest by far. She conquered thousands of the planets and star systems, many of them personally. She was responsible for the death of trillions. Her reign was interrupted only by the extinction of our race, which was orchestrated by the omniscient creep I mentioned previously. She flew back to her homeworld, killed Megiddo, and assumed control over her demonic powers. In doing so, she also assumed her role as a servant to an indestructible deity. His existence was about to result in the annihilation of our universe. But before that, he had a new assignment for her. Is this brief enough? Am I addressing all the cool stuff to your satisfaction? That's the first half of her story. In the second half, she escaped to a fresh universe to wreak more havoc. She infiltrated a planet called Earth, which is home to a race called humans. These guys here. On the post-scratch version of Earth, long story, she gained absolute power, flooded the planet, and completely wiped out the human population, expanding her abilities even further. She then somehow entered the humans game section and took control there as well. She did all this at the behest of her employer and has shown no signs of slowing her rampage or ever dying for that matter. So Mina, how was that story? Are you bored yet? Dirk. What? I think that's the Batter Witch. Yeah. You're just getting that now? Great Scott, I had to do something. Do something? No man, just sit tight, okay? But that's C Hitler. That always gets me. Let's just adding C to the name. Oh man. She's right there in the spooky flesh. She's like Like, he's so stupid. Like, they literally been talking about her being dead. And it being an alternate version of her. And he just hasn't been paying attention at all. Like the idiot he is. Remember all the horrible things you said she did? Yeah, but... Cripes, it sets my blood a boil just thinking about it. I have to stop her. That's why I'm here. I just figured it out. I have to do it, bro. No, you don't. Come on, don't be an idiot. Yes, I do. That's what you do when you go... That's what you do when you go back in time to find Hitler. It's like one of the rules of adventure. If you have the chance to kill Hitler and stop his crimes from happening, then you do it. It's such a stupid fucking concept. I don't know. I just feel like that type of shit, just stupid excuse to live out a fucking murder fantasy or something. This person did bad stuff in the future, so therefore I'm gonna go and murder an innocent baby. Like, it just reads like you're kind of a psychopath who's using a fucking person who's eventually gonna do bad stuff to justify murdering a baby. It just really weird. It's just weird to me. I don't know. I understand the concept, but it's strange. I don't know. Whenever I hear people talk about it, it just sounds like they just want to kill people. It's never like an actual rational, sane thing. It's like, it's because it's Hitler, therefore this baby version is like evil too, and I wouldn't feel any remorse. It's like, that's just weird. And not how that works at all. It's just, I just find it gross. Worse than you say that and you're like a horrible person. Anyway, I just don't like those types of fucking hypotheticals. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Didn't go back in time, Jake. Do you understand what's going on? I've got to do something. Okay, how do I do this? Oh, Fred, no time to think. Here I go. Jake. Hiya. Jake. Die, Fish Hitler, die. Jake. I won't let you kill my people. From their perspective, he just randomly was sitting there, not talking at all. And out of nowhere attacks Mina in the middle of the story. Like some insane dude. Jake, no, what are you doing? Kapow, take that. Oh shit, Grandpa Eggbutt. Junior Dad totally snapped. Jake, stop. And a bit of that. Dude, this is completely embarrassing. How about a smidgen of this? Everyone thinks you're either stupid or insane. Whambo. Oof. It's kind of fucking her up. You killed Dirk and Roxy's bro and mom respectively. Or you will later, I think, and I cannot let that happen. And he does realize that if he, let's say this was her in the flesh, and he was back in time, like, he would literally just change the fucking timeline. And that would just make this a fucking doomed universe now, where you fucked everything up. This is before she takes over Earth, which means literally none of that happens. And therefore, you don't meet that version, which means your grandma doesn't die. Which means you're not the original fucking Jake anymore. Like, you're just an alternate version. So now, whatever version of you exists is raised by the grandma. There's no more need for like 90% of that shit that happened, because humanity would just be normal. So, like, it would just fuck everything up completely. No, Jake, that was another universe. Or, I mean, I won't let you turn my planet into Waterworld. The movie was great, but not that great. She isn't the same person, though. I mean, she is, but I can't let you exploit your baked goods empire to massacre the human race. She won't grow up to do any of that. She's the pre-scratch version who
You see, the batter which you're talking about was a totally different, for my dead body, I'm gonna let you stick a pair of stinking juggalos in the White House. Ugh. Why does it all have to be so complicated to explain? Karate chop. Why is no one getting him off for her? Oof. What? Juggalos? Oh, is he drunk too? What is going on? Psst. So, what's the deal with you, Mr. Brain Phantom? The deal with me? Yes. I'm not sure how to answer that. What's the deal with you? How are those horns working out for you? Also the fact that you're an alien? What's up with that? Exactly. Should I tell people about you, or you didn't see nothing? Yes, that is true. Because she could see when she's the seer of mind, right? So she can see possibilities, and since he's a possibility, because Jake is imagining him, then she can see him. Jake, stop wailing on her like that. I mean, wailing. Wait, why am I even correcting myself? Those are hominins. No one can even tell what kind of wailing I meant. Dragon punch. Jake. Right in the fishy kisser. I said stop. She's in her own fucking world. Mina, are you okay? Mina? So cool. Yeah. So, still here, right? Though Jake woke up? Seems so. Okay, just making sure. God, my existence is weird. Ow, your head. Old Noggin's been getting a workout lately. You don't mean the kind you get from puzzles. Think your trusty Skulltop's... Right, because he got knocked out. He was in the... Where was he? He was in that other place trying to... He had went out and he was fighting the... He was gonna go fight the robot, right? I think. It's been such a long time, I don't really remember. I know there was like a tremor or something because the volcano's about to start. So he fell and he hit his head. Let's come to brunt. Also, good thing your trusty skull took the rest of it. Study bone really makes for a splendid backup helmet, you think? Speaking of your skull top, seems someone's left you a little message. Right. Jake, I don't have long to talk, so I shall leave this note to you while you sleep and then go. I have to begin, let us say, bending rules a bit more than I have. He's making things bloody impossible. Game is now nothing short of war. That's all I will say. Well, I'll also say this. I'm scared out of my wits to go to sleep now. I don't know what will come of me. The dream self is kaput, just like yours. But I don't fancy you will have trouble waking from your nap. Whereas I... best not to dwell on it. I suppose. I don't know what to do besides stall. I keep helping you as much as I can. Now's the time to retrieve those weapons from the capsule and prepare the gift. Alright. He was going into the temple to get the stuff for the gift to give to John in the past, technically. I mean, yeah, no, it is the past. It's just a different universe. This is so important. The chain will not be complete unless the delivery is made. First, you may want to test his capabilities. In particular, what are they called? The infinitesimalizer and monstrosifier. There sure are some funny names for things strewn about your town. Remember, green means grow, red means shrink. Surely you know this. Give it a go. Perhaps try targeting that unwieldy edifice stashed away in your soul decks. Could free up some space. Remember to hold on to it. Remains as important as ever. Be starting off then. So much to do, so little time. 11 minutes. It was 11:11. Which is another important time set of numbers. Still about 10 minutes to go before the stuff is supposed to appear. Meantime, might as well mess around with the bunny like she said, see if it works. Boy, Terry, Kisser, I'll assume Kaiser. Terry, attaboy, looks like he's ready and raring to be a loyal companion to his new owner, that lucky bastard. Be a little sad to say goodbye. Hardly got a chance to know him at all. It's funny because Jake immediately named him a male name. I mean, Jade didn't really have a name for him at all. And John immediately it's just interesting. They all give fucking names about certain. They name them after fucking actors and shit. Monstrosify something. Drop some delicious fruit, activate the green bean. Green means grow. Seriously, some Alice in Wonderland shit going on here. Soon you will send the rabbit on its way to the looking glass. These aren't the kinds of things that usually occur to you, though, especially after several blows to the head. Continue staring vacantly at the dancing fruit. Well, that kind of thing keeps not occurring to you. Eureka, it works. No doubt in your mind, Grandma's technology is pure modern witchcraft. She busted loose from the big silver screen playing The Wizard of Oz or some nonsense, which also isn't a thing that's occurring to you right now. Exactly the kind of technology you'd win big time awards for. The kind that could end world hunger. Or it would be if humanity wasn't about to go down the toilet anyway. What a bummer. Alright, I'm shake right now. Okay, try the infinite decimalizer. Play the massive thing that's been clogging your Celodex forever. Sometime after your house exploded, you found it in the jungle and snapped it up for safekeeping. It looks a little similar to the tower, the top part of the tower of Jade's place that blew up. The jungle snapped it up for safekeeping. Even if it didn't have strong sentimental value, you probably would have grabbed it anyway. Globes are sweet. You love globes. Globes, spheres, they're all cool in your book. To be completely honest, you'll be really tough to inventory space back. Shrink. Looks like a charm as expected. Whoops, there it goes, down the rabbit hole. Need to fish it out of there. Supposedly one of your grandma's thingamajigs inside the globe is pretty important. Go get it in a few minutes though. Capsule flower's about to bloom. Right, he's not gonna get it. We already know that. Launch capsule bloom. There they are, finally. Deadly armaments you've been waiting. Huh. Those are the armaments? Looks like a big silly pile of shit. Oh well. Guess that alien girl knows what she's talking about. And just because it's a broken sword doesn't mean it doesn't fucking work. Checks capsule dock. Hold on. Clock reset itself to a new time countdown. Something else is going to come out of this thing in a little more than an hour. According to the game plan, you're not even supposed to still be here in an hour. Wonder what it could be. Guess you won't be around to find out. Prepare a present for delivery. Gotta shrink these weapons down first. Where they're fitting in that box along with the rabbit. Needs right an addendum to John about this stuff. John, who's probably Jane's grandpa for the past, or maybe not really the past. Maybe like a young grandpa clone who lives in that ghost world. We saw all those kids, those other kids, including the two Dirk and Roxy looking kids. What you think may have literally been asleep in Roxy, but you weren't totally sure. So everything had to be so complicated. Whatever, no big. Going on adventures isn't about understanding them. It's about being brave and leaping into fistfights without thinking ahead. Yeah, one of those things is right. Finish off your note. few more friendly words, and something vague about who you really are. You're just following your ambient friend's advice on maintaining a bit of secrecy so as not to cause timeline problems. Boys at heart keeping secrets. Can't help yourself slip in a subtle clue that your grandmother is actually her pal Jade. Teehee. Figure if John is even half as sharp as you, he'll pick up on that right away. It's okay. It'll just be a little secret between you and him. The pretend British alien doesn't even need to know. Terry's ready to go. Asks the bunny kindly to put himself back in the box. Yablin complies, and there's no reason at all to ask rhetorically why he wouldn't put himself back in the box. Place him on the transmaterializer's pedestal. Get ready to hit the significate button one last time. Can't believe this project is finally finished. More fun letters between you and your grandma. Guess next time you talk to her, it'll be in person. Hard to believe. Then, for a guy like you, nothing is. Okay, fast forward to live. Let's make sure this actually... Okay, audio's actually working properly. Because it was sent to Jade, and then Jade's sent it to John. Then it was in the green. Went through everything. And then you'll see the actual full. And she has to write her letter. And it's in the car. And 2 p.m. And he has it. Uses it to kill her. Right, they were on a spaceship. Right, then he was with them. I really like the art style. I love this art style. Like, this is my favorite art style. About the kids. Oh man. The amount of shitpost fucking Nick Cage and everything that they've made. I feel like they put more effort into this shit than the actual comic sometimes. Fucking Toby Fox. Anyways. No, because we don't even know the timeline. And that was how that stuff happened. Bunny did not make it. Unfortunate. finally getting a bit aggressive with your queen there? Usually you aren't nearly as patient with her. The little gambit I permitted to you at the start has certainly inspired some unconventional play. It's not going quite as miserably for you as I expected. Sorry to damn you with faint praise, but with a track record like yours, I suspect one takes what he can get. Rook to h4. So fucking smug. I mentioned lately how great it is. It's going to be when you're dead. Just because you've never lost a match doesn't mean you won't lose the game that really matters. Nor does it even mean you'll win this one. It's far from over, trust me. God. This dude is such an asshole. Bishop to c6. Have you been enclosing all your moves in quotes? You really have been acting so odd this match. Knight to d6. Look out, I'm coming for her. I think she's languished behind the front lines long enough, wouldn't you say? Time to shake things up. Move her or take my knight. You know you want to take her. Just look at her there. Cheeky intrusion, slithered right into your palace and made herself comfy. Will she lay an egg when she's finished her feast? Might as well take her out. Now when the action begins and pieces start to fall, it's to make all your most creative mistakes. Anywho, far from over, you say? No, I don't imagine this game will be taking up much more of our time. Oh my fucking god. Blah blah blah. Quotes are part of the enchantment I mentioned. Part of a spell, you know, magic. You love magic, how it's totally real. Knight to d6. Knight is dead. Words are boring. She moved, and then he moved away. Like she moved her bishop. No, rook. It's weird. Yeah, he moved his bishop. It's only showing two moves, his move and her move. So I'm guessing it's showing bishop to c6, then knight to d6. And it's just a weird way for a knight to look. I still don't understand. I still don't know what you think you're on about with this enchantment business. It's a psycho tactic to break my concentration. It isn't working. Queen to a5. Knight is dead. Your goose is cooked. Right, yeah. So he moved the bishop. She moved her knight. Oh yeah, she moved her knight. She was taunting him. He killed her knight. And then she killed his knight in return. So let's see. These crocodile things are knights. Things with the little sphere on the head is... Honestly, the pawns are the pawns. Still look like pawns. The knight is... No, that's queen. So yeah, that's the queen, that's the king. I want the cross of the king. So the king and the queen still look the same. Pawns still look the same. The bishops also look the same. And the things with the complicated things are the rooks. It's really only the rooks and the knights that look kind of different. No, it is working. We're actually playing very poorly right now. You were blinded to your mistakes by my enchantment. Bishop to f3. Bishop is dead. Or something is something. Whatever. Check. So he has 4 pawns. She has 3 pawns. She has 2 bishops. Her queen, her king, and 2 rooks. He has a rook, a knight, a bishop, and still his queen. Yeah, 9 to 10 pieces. So he technically does have an advantage over her. Yes, there you go. That's the sort of aggression people paid top $1 to see. King to d2. Right, he moved his... Took here bishop. And his rook can take the king. And she moves the king. I would assume he's either trying to bait her into the vicinity of his knight, or something else. We'll see. Pawn to b6. Bishop to d6. The knight is dead. Your serpents are lost. Check. Oh, well, shit. Short as a beer. Diamond check. Guess I'll do something about that. Knight to f7. Huh. Why did he say king to f7? I don't know why I said knight. Oh dear. So much for your enchantment. That was a dire mistake. Mate in 4. Rook to f4. Check. King to g7. No, she checked him. Again, and then he... King to g7. Queen to e5. Check. King to g6. Rook to g4. Check. One more to go, love. She's honestly... She's an asshole, but she's kind of gone descending, honestly. Well... What is left for me to do, besides accept my defeat gracefully? King to h7. That's a fine attitude. Maybe you're finally making some progress in the realm of sportsmanship. Queen to g7. Checkmate. No, because if he goes, rook can't do anything. Nothing is possible. Can't go diagonally to the right, either direction or to the right. Pawn's in the way, rook's in the way. He takes out the queen, the rook right there. In either diagonal direction, queen is right there, and then the rook's also in the way, so. No, it isn't. What are you talking about? Don't be a poor sport again. You were doing so well there, relatively speaking. Game is over. Better luck next time, bro. It's not over, sis. Get the board closer. I'm not in checkmate. No idea what you're babbling about. Sounds like desperation to me. I'm looking at the pieces. King cannot step anywhere. That does not put him in check. Nor can the threat to him be eliminated by other means. You've been mated. King is dead. Enchantment has failed. It was not my king. Right, I remember this. This was so fucking... This was actually pretty clever. This is becoming silly. Unless you have something to say about the game which actually makes sense, I'm done with it. More important things to do. You're not done with anything, unless you want to forfeit. Closer to the king and queen, and then remove their crowns. That's a bit... I don't know why her queen is suddenly not there anymore, but is what it is. I guess that's a mistake. So yeah, now he can... I mean, he's still in danger of getting his queen taken, because even if he takes out her queen, the rook can just take it out there. Oh bloody hell. This was your enchantment? Are you serious? Ugh. This is your shittiest twist ever. Yet. Well played, sis. You checkmated my queen. This is so fucking funny. I'm just astonished. Not at the guile of your little ploy, but by the fact that you actually seem to think this was a clever ruse. It's just so painfully daft. I'm speechless. I mean, it's great because he had his queen move like a king the entire time. He literally deprived himself of an actual queen. He wasn't, from what I remember, he wasn't moving his queen at all. So he technically didn't even break the rules, because if he had moved his king like a queen, that'd be cheating. There's nothing in the rules that says you can't move the queen like a king. So he didn't break anything. He just deceived her. Which is actually pretty clever. So you're not going to waste your time getting the queen out of the equation. You're just going to try to get the king as fast as possible. So painfully, yes, I'm speechless. Never saw someone speechless who had so much to type. Though you of all people would appreciate my modifications. Crowns are really nice and well crafted, form-fitting, hardly adding any height. Like capping a tooth, completely fooled. And now the coveted prankster's gambit between us belongs to me. This is absurd. You've nagged incessantly for me to allow you to reverse the starting position of the king and queen. I only agreed to get you to shut up about it. And regardless, I knew I could reach you anyway, even with your initial advantage, and I was right. How can you claim this is a legitimate strategy? You broke the rules. Yeah, that's just fake and wrong. Hey, I didn't break any rules. I only asked if you would agree to me swapping the start position of the king and queen. And you did agree. Then I didn't actually do it. When did I say I would? Never. I was only gauging your willingness to make the exception. I then went about decorating my king and queen with nice little hats, which is also not against the rules. You do it all the fucking time. Give your game pieces horns and shit. You can give them names and blood casts. Yuck. If you have a problem with my decorations, I say pot. Allow me to introduce you to the fucking kettle. Cannot you believe you are defending this maneuver? Yes, I suppose some of these tactics are technically within the bounds of the letter of the rules. The entire charade was highly disingenuous and unsportsmanlike. It's like, oh yeah, you're not technically breaking the rules, but you made me feel bad, so therefore, like, shut up. Please. He didn't break any fucking rules, you can't call him out on shit. He did nothing wrong. He was playing perfectly fine. You're just upset you got fooled. Is really all it is. Like, he literally fucking, if anything, he gave himself a handicap. Cause he put his fucking queen in the line of fire, and he wasn't even using his queen to the fullest potential in the first place. So it's unbelievably childish, even for you. I know, I am a child. So are you. Just so happens that you are a child who just got fucking served. It's not unlike the rules to be childish or disingenuous or unsportsmanlike. It's also not against the rules to be a bastard, which is another thing I am. Every single thing I did was legal. My queen disguised as a king made moves like a king, which is within its capability. It was done to deceive you. My king disguised as queen made moves like a king, because doing so otherwise would break the rules. Believed it had her powers. I used this to my advantage, which was hilarious to observe, watching you back away from threats, from what was in truth a distant king, although my ruse, patently obvious in hindsight, went embarrassingly undetected. No rules broken, not once. If anything, anyone here broke the rules. It was you. She's like, I hate him and he's evil, but I completely agree with him here. He does make some good points sometimes. What? Absolute bollocks. What rules did I break? This ought to be good. Agreed to let me start with the king and queen in opposite swap positions. It's against the rules to make an exception like that, even if your opponent is being obnoxious about it. Willingness to break the rules is disgusting to me. You should feel ashamed of yourself. Luckily, at least one of us has respect for the rules. Start with all my pieces in the correct position, despite your willingness to allow those rules to be broken. As I have addressed, it's totally shameful. Fortunately, I have a bro who respects the integrity of the game, even where his sis might falter. A bro who, while fully adhering to the rules, exposing your hidden shameful tendencies, I still managed to defeat you. You prick! Oh, I could just strangle you. You don't even know how tempted I am to do so right now. I did not break the rules. I was doing you a favor. In any case, you say you managed to beat me? When did that happen? Even though you exposed your rules, you still haven't actually made it me yet. Grandmaster bro. Then you admit the game continues to be perfectly legitimate, still in play? Bring it on. Queen to c2. Check. Yeah, for some reason that last bit had the queen not there. Queen to c2. So yeah, she has to run away because if she kills the queen, then the rook is right there. Stays there, she's dead. She goes diagonally to the left or straight down, she's dead. She only has one place she can move. She can only move diagonally to the right. King to e3. Rook to e3. Check. Someone's in deep shit. Now stays there dead. She can either go diagonally to the top left, or I mean that's about it. She goes down her bottom left, queen, goes up or right, the bishop can take her. Blah. Look at this royal cock. This is so stupid. I might either have to sacrifice my queen, move my king into a strategically horrible position. Why am I even going along with this? You're just upset you got fooled. Yes, that sure is a strategic dilemma. Who would have thought that the game of chess presents such a scenario? Do you forfeit? You wish. To hell with it. Sacrifice the queen. I still put odds in my favor, with my rooks and bishop versus your bishop, rook, and queen. Best you with less material and initiative on my side. Queen to c3. The rook is dead. My bro is an arse. Whoa, what a huge mistake. I think I must be in your head even more than usual. Queen to c3. Queen is dead. The bitch fucked up. Check. Yeah, no, there's only one. Oh, shut up and play. King to e2. Yeah, she's stuck in scenarios where she only has legitimately one move she can play without dying. Essentially means she's just being cornered. Pawn to e5. Rook to c4. I don't really see the point of that. Well, guess you sacrifice a rook to kill the queen. It's like, I guess. Still just run away though. See what other. Okay. Let's see, it was rook to e5. Pawn to e5. To c4. Another idiotic blunder. This is so easy. Queen to f3. Check. King to d2. Queen to d5. Check. On the fucking run. Ooh. The way he separates his speech makes it so much more, I don't know, weird. Which I guess is the point. Yeah, queen to d5. Shush. Queen to c2. I don't know why I said queen, king. Queen to d6. Bishop is dead. His flesh consumed. Wait, where did you put it? Better not have just literally eating the bishop. Rook to c8. Check. King to d7. Rook to h8. The rook is dead. Our shits weren't given. I don't know why they refuse to stop this. Queen to c5. Ha, ha. Check. Any fuck. No. I don't imagine this game will be taking up much more of our time. Did someone let the snakes loose? Is that just the sound of my vicious burn? This fucking dude. Let me get the charger. Okay. I'm back. Where was I? He moved his queen. King to d2. Queen to d5. Check. King to e2. Queen to f3. Check. King to d2. Queen to g4. Rook is dead. Chess set is shrinking. I swear, will you stop doing things with the dead pieces? I swear, as if the juvenile enchantment wasn't enough. It turns out you are also losing or destroying pieces deliberately. I'm going to straight up flip a bitch. Rook to h7. Check. King to c6. King to c2. Wow, another awful move. Playing almost as shitty as I usually do. Looks like my enchantment worked better than I thought. Something that wasn't reality. Fake ass magic. Queen to e4. Check. King to b2. Queen to h7. Rook is dead. Jig is up. Mate in 4 or less. So let's see. Moves king, queen, queen. And then he takes the rook. She checks him. Moves out the way. Checks her. He takes her last rook. The only thing she has is... Oh no, she doesn't even have... You know, he has more pawns than her. He has a queen and a bishop. So... So yeah, she got pissed off. Fuck this. I don't know why I bothered humoring your vile underhanded rubbish. I hate you. Just sod right off the hell, please. Hey there. Careful. Guy could get the wrong idea. Mistake your outburst for something caliginous. That'd be most unsisterly, don't you think? Anyway, guy looks at this messy board. Going to assume you forfeited the match. You are disgusting. I really loathe you. And no, not in that way. I'm not going to talk to you for a while. Probably a long while. Because you're going to be dead. I only hope I can overcome my contempt for you when it comes time to play our game. Not holding my breath. Leave me alone. Blocked him. Blocked me again? We know that doesn't do anything. Anyway, happy we're in agreement that I won. Shouldn't underestimate me. I'll leave you alone for a while, like you want. It's really who cares about you. You should believe me when I tell you, someday I'm going to kill you even in your sleep. Maybe even more than once. Alright. BJ'n. Let's see. I'm going for 4 hours, but like one of those hours was technically only a break, so I'm going for more like 3 hours, I guess. I want to say a tiny bit tired. Like, I highly doubt I'm actually going to finish this in the amount of time. Even if I went for like another 3 hours or something, yeah, and I think I'll stop here. Yeah, might as well. Let's see if anyone's even streaming. Okay, might as well. Add him. Well, this was fun. Appreciate everybody. For stopping by. See Cooley lurking. And Honeyweight. Appreciate everybody.